So
I need like something. I need something to stir this with. I shall return. Oh, good boy, Boomer, hanging out during the street.
Oh, Gup, your John Travolta joke was so bad.
So very few times does he make good jokes, though. When they do, they slap.
He hurt you. Oh man, the likelihood the guy Gold Dragon's gonna kill us just went up tremendously.
Yeah, no, I mean, Gup's been a dad for so long, he's just lost touch with good comedy.
I'm running into that problem again where it's not letting me connect the two VTT tabs.
Oh, hi, Gup. We weren't talking
it's
about
Probably because you have 100 Chrome
I'm back.
tabs open.
Yeah.
Oh, not on my computer. That's on my phone. I just closed a shit ton of Chrome tabs.
I
That's what
highly
I
recommend.
just closed a bunch of.
I highly recommend going to. Oh, does Mac have a task manager?
I believe they do.
I highly recommend opening up your task manager and killing the Chrome process. At this point, it's probably so bloated from random things that have been running forever.
Somebody needs CC cleaner.
Exactly.
Damn it! Talk is Balbator.
All right, it's up in my. Okay, what did you say, Sean?
Nothing. About.
I thought you said Gup. Were you not asking a question? Okay.
No. I was saying you have an excellent sense of humor and your jokes are always funny.
Oh, so you were saying the opposite.
I also mentioned that you've been a slave to fatherhood for so long, and that just takes away the good comedy and inserts.
Oh
and bad
no,
jokes.
I know what you said. I was just trying to see how honest you were. It's judging on the level of death your character was going to receive today.
Okay.
Mild incineration incoming.
In truth, we had this art commissioned, so I had something pretty to put on the Tombstone D&D group I'm in.
Oh yeah.
For dead characters.
Tim, did you see the picture I sent you?
Okay.
No, sorry, I was trying to remember what I sound like.
I'm just trying to show you like what it looks like on my screen.
Yes, it is started. Yeah, hello, everybody. All right,
All three of you.
we are back. Kinda. Yeah. Was there something you were trying to get done? Did you figure your stuff out, Forechild, or are you still?
That's what she's
So
doing
give me
right
that
now.
issue that I had with Nirsa, where the entire screen for rules, type of rule, that entire menu is entirely grayed out.
Lily. All right, so above character options for Forechild Hot Sand, click on more options. Have you done this?
Oh, while you do this, I'm gonna open my door because it's hot.
I can't click on it. That's what I'm telling you. It's all grayed out. I physically cannot click on it.
No, where it says more options, because on the picture you showed me, it's highlighted in blue.
I cannot click it. I cannot click it.
Yeah, show your screen.
I'm showing it. Like, I legitimately cannot click it. It will not let me click it.
All right, hold on, I gotta screen that.
Light it, but it doesn't let me click on it.
All right, you have to actually click on the words more options. Do it now. Okay, stop.
Close out of that.
I can't click on it.
Can you close out of that? Yeah, it's not recognizing it. Actually, it is. See where it says Beyond 20? to the right of your character name.
That's where I was just at.
So what is the issue you're having?
Sorry.
Aside from this being disabled.
We are addressing a technical issue at the moment, so bear with us just a second before we get situated. So,
I mean, my first recommendation is refresh that page.
I mean,
that'll pull up the watch together.
Do you want me, should I refresh Boundary too?
No, I wouldn't worry about that because that shouldn't have an impact on that page. Is it still having issues?
Yeah, I do apologize. We need to get these technical issues addressed before the session starts. So.
Wait for it to load.
Oh, shut up! Don't hate on my Mac, okay? Don't hate on my Mac, okay? It's trying. It's trying, guys. I don't think Macs were built to do D&D and Discord at the same time, okay?
What the hell was that typo?
No, it's still grayed out.
Have you,
Your screen,
have you tried uninstalling the extension and reinstalling it?
How do I do that?
Start off by right-clicking on the Beyond 20 plugin. This is Chrome, right?
Yeah.
Chrome.
Are you sharing your Chrome tab? Are you sharing your screen?
I guess.
'Cause we can't see the. If you right-clicked on that, I can't see that drop-down menu.
Oh shit. I don't know how screen share works.
It gives you an option. If you chose Chrome as the option in the thing,
okay, hold on.
Alternatively, you can also install a Firefox extension and try Firefox.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you can buy a computer that isn't a Mac.
That is also an option.
That was going to be my suggestion.
Money for do that, okay? I don't have the money to do that. So.
If you right-click
Apple products in the first place.
If you right-click on the Beyond 20 plugin, there should be a options listed in the drop-down.
Okay, so I see either remove from Chrome or unpin.
Remove from Chrome?
If you want to delete it, remove from Chrome is the way to delete it.
Sweet.
And then how do I get it back?
The same way you installed it originally.
I can't remember how I installed it.
Just type into Google D&D,
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, Beyond 20.
Extension, yeah. It'll take you to the extension site.
You might have to. You know what do I know? Never mind. I'm a boiler guy, not a computer guy.
Boilers are like computers, only with less electronic
Full of more hot air.
And
Yes, but that's the funny part. I know everything about the boiler that has nothing to do with the electronics.
So,
Nice.
oh man. I've got a good joke I was typing in Discord.
all right, hello people, thank you for joining. We are addressing a technical issue at the moment before we get started, so bear with us and we will get started soon. Meanwhile, I am putting balls in my paint.
Speaking of balls, you want to talk about the other things I got for my wife?
I do not at all want that to happen right now. No, no, please do not. I would like these new viewers to stay, not run away.
The following content
Terms
is
of
mature audience.
service.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I think even with my
Run away,
mature
little
warning
girl, run away.
at the top, it still does not cover the things you were talking about.
If Gup hits 50 subscribers tonight, you get to see all the fun things I bought. If he hits 100, you guys get to see a demonstration.
None of this is true. None of this is true. Not one bit of it is true.
For $5 a month on Gup's Patreon, you can find out what Sean got his girlfriend.
That is
Or
true.
his wife.
That is true. I will totally pimp him out on Patreon, yes. Just Give me a hat and call me Slickback.
At 50 subs, you do get to see what it looks like when Gup bans someone from Discord.
So, all right. So here's a Froghemoth miniature I got today to paint. Let's change the topic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Breakdown of a long-lasting friendship.
That's much better than what we were talking about.
Lily, is
Yes.
it working now?
Yes.
Checking. It says it's checking. I don't know what that means.
Can you share your screen again so I can see?
Yeah, I'll share it. I don't know what that means.
So. Yeah, so y'all got breathed on from behind. This guy flapped his beautiful
Refresh
golden
the page.
wings, sat down in front of y'all, and began to open his mouth again. I've got a bunch of new dice, so I'm going to actually be using the dice, I think, part of the night until it gets on my nerves. The beautiful... These are my paladin dice. Like, I feel like if Vin had dice, this is what these would be. They're beautiful. They're white and gold.
Oh, you bought them.
Did you get them at that place you were torturing me with?
No. No. No, I did go to Barnes & Noble today, and my daughter got a book. I almost bought an R.A. Salador book, but I did not. And then I got...
Shove the knife, and twist it.
I got a... I went to Barnes & Noble and didn't buy a book. They did have the special edition Curse of Strahd there, though, for $110. $100.
Okay, Lily,
Yeah.
click on the puzzle piece next to your picture. There you
Dang
go.
it. This is for extensions.
Click on that again. Does a drop down come down when you do that?
Does a drop down come down?
Okay, I guess not.
Does it drop down?
You know what?
That's dirty somehow.
Lily, in the top rightmost corner, there's that 3 vertical periods. Can you click on that and go to set help as the dropout, and then about Google Chrome?
Okay.
Is it out of date?
Oh
think?
boy. It's technical time.
Well, you've got the IT man right there. I can't watch. If I pull up your stream, everybody in the world is going to see. Everybody in the world, because everybody watches this, is going to be seeing your business.
I just want to show them the classroom tab.
See that thing down at the halfway down the page? It says your browser is managed. Click that.
Oh.
Oh.
Who is managing your browser?
Your manager can change your
That is
browser stuff
concerning.
remotely.
Is this
Acting in
a
the-
school computer or something like that?
No.
Or a work computer?
No.
You might want to look into this at some point in time.
Okay. I know nothing about computers. Okay.
I was just the main reason for having you go to this page was double checking. It's on the latest version. So you
Did
can
this
look at that.
computer ever belong to your dad?
Oh, they bought it for me for Christmas years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, there's your other problem.
Did they
Years
buy
ago.
it from like an ex-government agent?
Your computer is managed by Department of Homeland Security.
Hit reload, not close. Reload.
Oh my god.
Reload. Don't reload that many
Hey, this
times.
could be valuable
This
information
is
for other
war.
MacBook users in the audience.
Moral of the story: don't buy a MacBook.
Oh my god.
Or any other Apple product?
Oh,
Sounds like you took
My-
that
So-
bit out of
my
bad
Apple
apple.
products work fine, goddammit.
I sent you a guide that I googled real quick. You can give that a try.
Yes.
Oh my
Google.
god, I hate it.
Click add to Chrome again. Let's see what happens this time.
But it says that it's already being downloaded.
Oh shit. It's already being downloaded. Bam!
You've already started the process.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do.
Is it downloading just slowly? It's
It says
extension.
this item is being downloaded and added into Chrome. I don't know.
Okay.
Click your extension button, the
This
puzzle
one?
piece.
Puzzle piece?
Yeah. Did that bring up a menu?
Yes.
At the bottom of it, click Manage Extensions.
Okay.
And then clear your search at the
Oh,
top.
yeah. What's happening? I see nothing.
And it's not in here.
No.
All right, how about you completely close your browser then?
Okay.
Oh man, glasses and headsets suck. Yeah, I need to get that late. It's like I want to get LASIK, but at the same time, like, I like wearing glasses. It is an accessory.
Get LASIK and then invest in some glasses that don't have prescription lenses.
But then I'm gonna feel like a douchebag. Then I'm gonna be like, oh no.
Well, just have bad eyes then.
Yes, I have contacts.
Get LASIK. I also have contacts. I hate wearing contacts.
I do too. I also hate
Yeah,
that.
contacts drove me nuts.
Glasses are sexy too.
Thank you.
I agree.
Nishan likes it when I'm in his direction.
You're not wrong, but it's more that I'm petrified when you don't wear them.
Huh. Like this? You don't like this?
No, I mean,
Oh, listen, a pineapple under the sea. Pick up.
Also, it does hide my one lazy eye, so I do like wearing my glasses for that reason too.
I always forget you have that
Yes,
because you wear glasses.
yes. And I always try to show the right side of my face.
Lily, where are we at?
Trying.
I have
Quality
I'm
D&D content.
Hey,
I know, right?
the people are still hung in here, so I do appreciate y'all still hanging on and bearing with us.
Worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna manually roll like I was doing the other night, and I'll figure it out later.
We can do that.
I mean,
And
I'll just manually roll.
okay, well we will.
Do that.
We will start then. Let's start
I
by
just need to get back into Foundry.
Let me pop this out. So it does look, because I deleted the tokens, everyone will need to reroll initiative. We had not started yet anyway. Which means...
Oh, Vin.
Holy fuck.
There's the... And...
There is a first time for everything.
we have new art. Let me zoom in here on these tokens. That I made tokens out of the artwork that was done and completed for us. So I will put those on the Facebook. I have put those on the Facebook page. They are a super fantastic job done by Jiminetta, and I have a link on the D&D Facebook page you can go to if you would like to have them commission you some art. So highly recommend it.
That reminds me, Lucius, I'm going to send you a personal message.
Yeah.
But continue, go.
It's going to be pictures involving what he bought for his wife today. So that being said, so y'all, last week we did, I think it was Lucius Forechild and Balbator that noticed as they turned around and out of the corner of their eye saw as this gold dragon just whiffed from down from on top the side of the mountain as he rushed towards you, blowing fire breath along the back of you as he flew forward and landed on the kind of mountainside beside you and is now facing off against you. And we will begin as everybody is. Some people are okay health-wise. Most are not. Dr. Balbator, what are you going to do?
Oof. Dr. Balbator is... I think Dr. Balbator didn't get his hit as hard as some people.
For a child with this, an 11. Okay. Can you not see? Oh, yeah. Let me fix the map here because it is daylight outside. Let me turn on.
I thought we were outside.
You are. How about now?
Much better, thanks.
Yeah.
I know Quincy got hit pretty hard.
And it's unpaused. All right, so you should be good to go now, Balbator.
Yeah. Balbator.
Give me a perception check right off the bat, Balbator.
Okay. Let's. Good. Option. Is it based on sight?
It is, sure, yeah, technically.
I mean, hey.
13. You could tell that both the front and the back of your party seem to have got hit the worst with that, as the people in the middle were shielded from their respective meat shields.
So Balbator is really confused. He's like, "Oh shit, everybody's dying." Kathmandu. And he's gonna hit Kathmandu with a heal spell because he remembers that Vin is a paladin.
I hope he would remember that. You have been traveling with him for quite some time.
Yeah.
Only been a few since indeed.
Randomly forget.
Lily's gonna take, or rather, Forchild's gonna take 70 HP.
70?
Yeah, you're going to heal for 70.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And let's see. Bonus action wings. And let's see.
You already had your wings out, so you don't have to use a bonus action to use those.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
You did already have that.
How crispy are those wings looking?
On a scale from 1 to Kentucky Fried, Popeyes.
God, you guys.
Shade, but I agree.
Let's see. Balbator is going to fly up 1.
How high up in the air are you, by the way? You were on the ground. You were walking in line with everybody.
If I had wings, I wouldn't be walking. Why would I be walking if I had wings?
We'll go with 10. We'll say you were 10 foot. That's fair.
10 foot, yeah.
I really wish Balbator was really short. I feel like that would fit his personality really well.
Yeah, like a Napoleon complex.
Yeah. Complex.
Oh no, not there, but there. There we go. All right, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
All right, then it will go to Vin. It's beautiful new
Almost
tokens.
to the point of just flipping a coin here.
Oh, by the way, while Balbator was flying back, it's like, Vin, I trust you have yourself.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. And then Balbator choked to death.
Yeah. I did just get hit with, like, a blast of energy.
Yeah, I should probably do the smart and reasonable thing and all that good stuff. Okay, that's... I will bonus action activate my boots so I can move some more.
Okay.
Wait, do you have the flying boots on now, or do you have the double speed boots?
I think he still has. I don't remember what you put on. I don't think you put on the winged boots yet.
No, I have the boots at speed. I forgot to put on the wing. I don't think. Have we rested since I got the winged boots?
You have not. There's another thing.
I didn't think so. Yeah. So I'll move over here, and then I am going to use. Where did it go? I am going to use 50 of my lay on hands. Oh God, is there not a way to type that number? Do I have to just count that down one at a go?
Yes.
Well, I mean, Gup probably trusts that you have a pool of 50 at this point.
Oh no, I mean just for his character sheet, I think.
Yeah, on my character sheet, it's just a plus and a minus. You can't like type the number or anything in.
Where's the dragon on the turn order?
He's on the turn order underneath.
Put that fist, it'll tell you.
Okay.
Eyes. Overrated.
And I'll be done.
Okay, so you see Balbator pop off this fast and efficient heal over to Floorchild, fly back out of the way, and Vin, you kind of step out of the way and kind of put your head down in a solemn prayer as you heal yourself for 50. And we will go now to Lucius. What is the up? Was that from last encounter?
I was gonna ask you the same. So
I think that was Remnant.
I get the feeling most likely yes, because I don't know what.
Yeah,
It's probably to denote Blade Song if I were to guess.
yeah.
Which would have passed by now. Lucius is going to. Are we like in a valley or something, or
You
is
are
this
along
all
a-
relatively flat?
Where you're at currently is flat. You are along a trail on the side of a mountain. Kind of past the map borders is going to be downward, down the mountain cliff, and to your right begins going up the mountain.
10. This is all flat, right?
Yes, it is.
Lucius would move there. Bonus action. Actually, we got hit with fire, right?
You did get hit with fire, yes.
Fired.
And you had used Absorb Element.
Absorb elements, yes. Lucius, as an action, is going to cast Fire Shield on himself.
Okay.
As a bonus action, he's going to just kind of like pull out swords and go into his defensive stance as a Blade Song. Or his
Doesn't the
offensive
ice shield
stance.
give you the resistance? to
So,
fire?
but it is still Fire Shield is the spell. I was going to ask, do you have the cult?
Fire
you have-
Shield.
with the
I'm
cult.
going for the resistance, fire resistance
Okay.
on Fire Shield.
Gotcha.
Which would be an ice shield, technically, yes.
Okay.
So Blade Song and Fire Shield with resistances to fire, and then Lucius is gonna call out to the dragon that he's approached and say, "I'd rather not this altercation turned violent. We're here looking for something or another. Let me pull up my notes. The dragon. We have a dragon that we're looking for.
O'Reilly's?
We're looking for
Auto
O'Reilly's.
parts.
This is
Notes.
canon now. He says that.
Moas. We're
Okay.
looking for Moas.
Is that
And that's
the
the
end?
end of Lucius' turn.
Okay.
I was a friend of a dragon.
Let's see. What does this music sound like? No.
I feel like that's not the mood you're looking for.
Come on.
No,
Lords of
it is
Iron,
not.
Celtic metal.
Neither of these. Man, I really need to go through this like I did on Wednesday night's game.
Play The Only Thing They Fear Is You, the soundtrack.
This will work for now.
We haven't
It
lost.
works. It works. It works. It
All
works.
right, look at there.
Thank God. It works.
This
Look,
is the
God,
music we're going with
angels
right
Do
now.
not sing for me, for I have not died yet.
Oh my God.
At the end of your turn, Lucius, you're going to see the dragon kick off into the air about 10 foot. I'd say about 15 foot up into the air. As its wings kind of flap and it hovers over above you. And, what does he respond to you with? You called him, or you said you were looking for a Moas.
You're seeking Moas.
You're seeking a Moas, okay. You can see his eyes kind of squint down and focus on you directly as he moves, flies like directly overhead of you. You see his tail reaching down just right in your face as his tail is. He is definitely invading your personal bubble. What do you know of that name, elf?
Does it say it loud enough for all of us to hear?
He does. Well, he says it in Draconic. It is definitely loud enough for all of you to hear. I don't think you know Draconic, Lucius.
Nope.
So he just speaks this foreign language with this heavy, raspy, old, powerful, deep, bellowing voice that rumbles through the mountainside.
This music.
And he will end his turn, and it will go to Quincy.
All right. I'm
feel like it
going
should be
to
raining.
use a charge of my robe to cast Investitude of Flame. So now I'm immune to fire. And peace the fuck out. After
Investiture of Fire does
I believe it does.
I can shoot
damage
fire.
around you, right? Yes. Don't
Yeah,
harm me.
I'm immune to fire and have resistance to cold.
That's right.
And anybody that starts their turn or enters my radius for the first time on their turn.
Oh, you can use your action to create a line of fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. 5 foot of you is the radius of the fire, though.
5 or yes.
Within 5 foot of you. Okay. All right. What else do you do?
I will respond in Draconic, and I will say, my name is Quincy Goldwing, chosen knight of Sheratul, and she has told us to seek an audience with Amoas. And then I'm going to piece the fuck out. Wait, no, I want to go this way.
Greetings, I am the chosen of so and so.
I'm trying to make us not.
Bye. I am the chosen knight of Nope.
And I'll be back here.
There we go. Let's
Oh, I
go.
want that in like a movie or something now. The Chosen Knight of Nope. Just runs away.
That's meme-tastic, Sean. You have to-
Forever. Best main character.
Bonus action. Thought form. Wait, let me see if I have any left. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thought
Okay.
form.
I'm going to start tokenizing you with thought form because your art is too good.
Oh God, why didn't we have Humanetta for that?
Tokenizing is a dubious word.
We'll work on the icon, but that'll work. Now.
Is that better? Okay. I thought you would like that.
That's the one.
All right, Forechild.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Poorchild has no idea what's going on. All she knows is that this dragon said something. Quincy responded. So she's gonna kind of like take a couple steps back a little bit. And she's gonna ready an attack. She's gonna ready an attack from her longbow.
Okay. What is the trigger?
She thinks for a second that this dragon is going to attack one of her friends. She's laying loose an arrow.
Okay. Cool. All right, Balbator, what you got?
That's
Friend of yours from work, Quincy. And let's see. Quincy is going to. Let's see.
What's
Damn it,
Quincy going to
Quincy.
do?
Quincy is going to get something. I'm just seeing how far my fireball can go.
I'm immune to fire. I am immune to fire.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. So no problem, buddy. Yeah, give me a second. And he is going to cast a level. He's going to cast a level 7 heal on Quincy. So that means nobody lose limbs in this fight. Otherwise, you're screwed until a long rest. Yeah. Quincy, you gain back 80 hit points.
Hell yeah! I wasn't even missing half that, but cool.
Wait, you weren't? I thought you got hit really hard. Oh well, yeah, no, it happens. Yeah. I'm doing my job.
It does happen. He is always resistant to fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does pop you off another heal. Pops you off a heal. Pops another heal off in general. Anything else for Balbator?
Yes, I have to reconfirm what I can actually speak. Sadly. Oh, so I understood what was being said. Okay. We mean you no harm. We do not mean to intrude upon your territory. If you want us to leave, we may.
Well, I mean, we did move on his territory. Nothing. Continue.
Yeah, sorry. And I'm saying this out of concern for the party, so yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Vin. Who has no earthly idea any of these languages. I don't think.
Yeah, what's going on? Do I have any
that
indication that this dragon understands common?
What you know is someone spoke common to it, it didn't speak common back, and everybody else spoke the same language back to it.
So, what you did know, you did notice that Lucius spoke to this thing. It flew close to Lucius, and it responded, albeit in a different language.
So it understands common, it just might not speak it.
Yeah.
Or choosing not to.
Yeah.
That too. Talk about antisocial.
This is desert music. It sounds like it's kind of got this Arabic-ish tone.
I'm going to see if I can listen to the watch together with my camera turned off. That is helping with the lag. I want to be...
And Balbator is 10 feet in the air? Is that what that means?
He is, yes, that is correct.
Okay.
With my eagle wings.
Ego wings.
Quincy is way too far away. Yeah.
Ego
he
wings.
is propelled and supported in the sky by his ego.
Yeah, that is so fitting.
Isn't that basically the plot of It?
I mean, it's the source of my power, my ego. Charisma, right?
That's just also true. Yes. Yeah. It all starts making sense.
Balls.
Give me a perception check. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I will move here. 20. I don't know if that'll work. We are going to Beacon of Hope.
Oh, now you
because
do that.
Vin doesn't really know what's going on, so he's going to go for to save his breath. I can't hit Quincy. Can I hit Dr. B? Because he's like 20 feet away within 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, you can.
Pythagorean theorem.
I judge the Pegasus theorem.
Okay.
In terms of I'm not gonna actually do the math on it, but if it makes sense, it's gonna happen. So yes, you can.
About the Pythagorean theorem, right, Quincy?
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was wondering. If I move right here, will that hit everybody? Where Austin's measuring from?
Yep, it will. 30 feet, 15,
That's
25.
what I thought.
Yeah, you can do that.
If Gup will let me do that, yeah, I'll do that.
That's fine.
And then Beacon.
Okay,
And
Beacon of Hope.
Everybody.
Including the... Are you hitting the dragon with it as well?
Yeah, actually I will.
Nice. Okay. All right. So
and after Vin does that, he's going to sort of just kneel down like he did using lay on hands of himself, like he's bowing to the dragon, and be done.
Going prone.
I like it. Yeah. Vin drops prone to a knee and blesses the entire party, and also the same feeling of bestowment falls upon the dragon, and his head begins to kind of start to lift away from Lucius, and it is your turn, Lucius.
Vicious mockery.
That's a very, very different character.
Yeah.
Who also wouldn't be... Yeah,
I
wouldn't be 10 feet away from an ancient dragon.
I mean, not a very different character. They could be cousins, basically.
I think Vicious Mockery should be awarded to Lucius regardless of if it's class locked.
Lucius is going to he doesn't speak Draconic, so he doesn't know what the dragon responded. Just that the dragon did respond.
Did he respond to Lucius in Common or Draconic?
In Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draconic.
Lucius got his weapons out, but that's about the extent of it. Dodge action?
Okay. Kind of
dodge action, see what happens.
Again, to make yourself at the ready. Your weapons are drawn, but you're kind of looking around, just waiting, kind of pausing, waiting to see what happens. Okay, as you do this, the dragon at this point has lifted his head over and looks at Vin, kneeling down. Looks over at Quincy, head kind of cocked to the side, unsure as to what he sees. But he sees that nobody has attacked him at the moment. He'll fly kind of in between you and Vin and land. Having spoken to him in Draconic, he'll turn his head over to Quincy. He'll look at Vin at this point. In Common, say, Who are you? Why are you here? As you see his nostrils flare up as he takes in the scent of new people. And you're out of combat, so you can speak freely.
I'm not going to interrupt him. Vin, what do you say to the cat?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
His face is like... He has leaned his head down like directly and face to face with you. As the sheer size of his mouth is looks like, I mean, it could hold your whole body.
Vin, I'm not going to interrupt the RP. I'm not going to interrupt the RP, but Vin, my character is going to come up to you and kind of start waving his hand across you in a 3rd level cure wounds.
Sweet. Thank you.
Oh, I don't even need to spend a sorcery point on that.
Did we
Poor
still
child
have Beacon
would've,
up?
put her
Did
weapon
that
away.
count?
Beacon is max anyway.
That's right. So that's actually going to be 29.
Thanks, Doc.
Are you still hurt?
I'm a little damaged, but I'll be all right.
And as he speaks to you, you see the air, as he exhales, and like they almost look like whiskers coming down from his below his nostrils and his jawline, solid gold.
In response to his question, I will say that we are seeking a dragon friend of my friend, and I'll gesture to whatever the hell Quincy looks like in his thought form.
No, I
If
already
he's still
dropped
in
it.
thought.
I dropped it before the conversation.
Okay.
I
You
tried to
dropped
say
it.
but I think I
The dragon friend, you say? And he'll lean over to you, Quincy.
I throw up gang signs.
You spoke a name before. I'm not sure if you know. And he's kind of taking in the scent. What sorcery is this for you to speak the name of the dead?
What? But I spoke to her yesterday. And the day before.
This is not possible. My friend has been dead for many years.
We just saw her, 3 weeks ago?
No, we did.
A month ago?
Yeah. No, I think it was a little more than that.
Shara Tulvaniasai has been gone from this world for many, many years.
She didn't even give me her full name. I thought we were friends. I'm gonna look sad for a minute.
You're playing tricks on me, delving into my mind. I am no fool, and I am not the one that you wish to deceive. As you see his anger begin to
As
increase, and you see his chest begin to glow with this amber orange color.
Wait, let me try. I'm going to cast Sending. Contact. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I do, I'm going to attempt to speak to her again. Forgive me if I'm insulting you by doing that. But if I'm being tricked, I'd like to know, what was your name?
I don't know if you can speak my name.
Maybe better to ask a question that only he would know of her.
The mortals call me Imoes.
I'm going to say it with like a draconic accent to try and get it right. Imoe? Like
It's close enough.
Okay. I check my spell slots to see what level I gotta spend. Okay. Casting Sending on Sheratul.
As you begin casting, you're gonna hear a voice coming from behind you. As three figures walk up. An old man, draped in red robes, vials, and kind of doohickeys, and ornate kind of pieces of jewelry and stuff dangle from around his. Hey, y'all stop. Dangle from around his neck and off of his clothing, as he carries with him a very elegant staff, and two tabaxi males follow alongside him as he yells, Wait! Imoes, friend, these are not demons. Please. And he'll walk up to you, Quincy. Please end the fighting.
So anyway, I already spent the spell slot, so...
You don't... If you want... Yeah, you can continue to cast the spell if you would like. Or you can... Or you can not have spent the spell slot. That's up to you.
Okay. I didn't know that was an option. Because you said he walks up as I begin to cast it. So I thought the spell slot was already spent. And I didn't want to start talking to him. And those first 25 words go to Sheratul. So if I have the choice to not have spent it...
That is a choice, yes.
And I'm sorry, what did he say to me?
He said, he spoke out to him. Wait. They are not demons. Please, end the violence.
Way ahead of you, friend. At this point, my Investitude of Flame will, I guess, turn off.
Break concentration on it?
I think it lasts a minute.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, break concentration.
10. And so Amoy kind of looks over. Yes, but master, they come too close. They must be after you. And his nose kind of begins to flare as you see smoke bellowing out of his nostrils.
What?
This guy has a pet dragon.
Don't.
I didn't say that out loud.
Okay. I was like, we've already seen... Shiny has taught us not to say the word pet.
Yeah.
My old friend, I believe they speak the truth.
Real quick, do you guys know of a woman named Elaine?
Yeah, Emoy's face will kind of light up. And at this point, you're going to see him transform into, out of his dragon form, as a man now appears before you with long golden blonde hair and dressed in a very nice kind of almost a tux outfit with no tail. It's black and gold but not tacky, but very elegant.
Is there a roll I can make to see how much I appreciate his outfit?
You can you can just appreciate it, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, are we like talking Goldfinger amounts of gold, or like?
No, like
Flavor
trims of gold.
Elvish around the gold.
Just gold member.
I'm picturing.
Gold member.
I'm picturing like you guys have all seen How I Met Your Mother, where Barney suits up in a suit with pinstripes, but all the pinstripes are diamonds.
Oh.
I'm imagining that, but all the pinstripes are gold.
Yeah, right.
That's canon now.
That's canon.
Is he walking up to me? What's going on here?
Yeah, he walks up to you. Perhaps you do speak the truth, for that is a name no one would speak if they did not truly know her.
One moment. Do you know? Just oh god, give me a sec. I gotta find it.
Keen Mind.
No. I'm trying to remember what my code is named.
Valdul.
It's like, did you know Valdul by chance?
I cannot say that I do.
Okay. Anyway, back to Elaine.
This is a name. Oh, when we used to walk the cities, she was Elaine, and I was Duke. And this is the persona that we put.
Did you say Dune?
Duke.
Duke. Okay.
And this is how we used to travel along the cities of Nushan.
So
Perhaps you speak the truth, and I may have questions for you. Yes, friend. And you, what is your name? As Malvern, or as this old wizard walks up to you.
Oh, Quincy Goldwing.
I'm sure we both have questions for all of you. But we should not do this here. Attention has already been drawn this way, I'm sure. Let us leave here. Would you be so kind as to follow me?
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Man,
The dirt starts to kick up as I land.
Safety is a luxury we cannot afford to lose. As he kind of beckons you and asks,
Lead the way.
I must ask you of a favor. As you kind of walk for just a little while, as he's kind of talking to you and walking along the path, he stops and kind of points at a small little hole in the mountain side. We will go in here. It looks no bigger than maybe Alfred and Sir Blankenship could fit in there. But I need you all to help me let you in. And as he begins to wave his hands around in a circle, his fingers emit a magical purple aura. This will not hurt a bit.
Prince.
And he casts...
This Watford bit?
This won't hurt a bit.
Oh.
Counter spell. No.
Gotta be a cunt 101.
As he casts Reduce on everyone, shrinking every one of you to the point that you become tiny. You are all the same size. You are all just maybe a couple inches. Well, maybe a foot taller than Weenie Muscles.
Real quick.
Yes.
Reduce is a single target spell. Can I roll an Arcana check to try and realize how powerful this guy is that he just cast that on all of us?
You can, sure.
I'd like to gauge my reaction to him doing such a thing.
You would be pretty impressed with his power.
Okay. All right.
He seems...
Would you say it's over 9,000?
You would assume that he is well enough versed in manipulating the weave to perhaps be able to do some things that well, as you've seen now, might be beyond the capabilities of most wizards.
Oof. Okay. Say over 9,000, I'm wearing the Scouter. Take it out of my hand and crush it. That genie comes out.
So Weenie Muscles is now. So you are all about the size of, let's say, Alfred and Sir Blankenship. They have also shrunk though, and they are the size of Weenie Muscles. Weenie Muscles has not shrunk. Weenie Muscles cannot shrink anymore.
Hell, wait.
Weenie Muscles is as small as Weenie Muscles can probably ever get.
So what you're saying is Weenie Muscles is currently about. Weenie Muscles is currently about a quarter of our size. That's what you're saying.
Yes,
does
accurate.
Weenie Muscles have any sort of eyes or light-sensitive patches of skin for him? Does he use sight? Does he have any kind of sight?
Yeah, he has eyeballs. Yes.
Okay.
They're on stalks, and one of them is currently eyeballing Sir Blankenship. Like, it's moved.
Okay.
The eye stalk is moved separate from the other one.
I'm going to grab one of those eye stalks and move it in front of my monocle and force him to look into it so that he goes into the extra dimensional space because I can't carry him now. I'm 12 pounds away from being encumbered as it is.
All right, bam! He pops into the imprisonment of your monocle, or into the prism of your monocle. So, do you follow him inside the hole in the mountain?
You damn right.
Okay, as you enter the hole in the cave, you see the interior of a room. There are tables coated in books, trinkets, and spell components. There are a few couches and cushioned chairs. Hang on just a second. Pause. What's up? Oh, no, it's okay. Here.
Sir.
There you go.
You guys,
You're welcome.
this guy's pretty strong.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, as you walk into the room, you see again tables coated in books, trinkets, and spell components. There are a few couches and cushioned chairs here, to which Malvern begins to sit in one that looks to be very old and the leather on it pretty kind of worn and cracked. You notice in the room there are 4 tabaxi figures, 3 male and 1 female. They bear a very similar coat pattern to Forechild. The room looks cozy, but it is also chaotic in its mess.
Please, have a seat, yes. I'm sorry for the mess. We don't really have visitors these days.
Balbator, this is the part where you walk up and inquire to 4-child friends of yours, like you racist bastard.
I was waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time. But
This is where we end the session. No.
didn't die. No, it was like the crude. Still alive. Anyway,
Would you like some tea?
I'd love some tea.
Sure. Hold the furball, please.
Lucius is gonna pull out.
None of them laugh.
Lucius is gonna pull out a disc of marble. Be like, we could just find slightly more accommodating quarters if our hosts are interested in a harder to locate housing.
Oh,
Yes, I must agree. There you shall be served by the finest overly muscular elves that you've ever seen.
That's true. Are you guys
In the back.
we're about to divulge some sensitive information?
I assure you, this place has protections beyond the means of normal incantations or spells.
Oh, snap. Lucius, you hear what he said about you? I mean...
I'm just saying, maybe
Wizard
being
fight.
located in a dimension slightly off from this one would be a little difficult to scry into. Also, there's a bit more seating.
It's the first
yeah.
quite fascinating.
There's ample seating here. It's just cluttered. To sit down, you're going to have to move books and papers kind of out of the way. and a tray of what looks to be day-old jerky. Or it might used to have been jerky, but is now jerky.
I moved the books off of a chair and used prestidigitation to clean it before sitting.
I appreciate the old jester, but I would be inclined to stay in my quarters, where I have certain tools at my disposal.
Suit yourself.
Child in cat-like manner will go over to a seat, and if it's covered, she will push the stuff off the seat and just sit down.
Oh God! Cat pushing stuff off tables.
As you
Cat-like manner.
push a couple boxes off.
Oh, pardon me,
And he holds his hand out as he kind of levitates the books. Then he pushes them over and puts them onto a bookshelf.
So,
Everyone else should just see it.
and tea? Would you like some tea?
As he puts this kettle on his hand, and his hand begins heating up the tea.
Does he offer a cup?
He does, yes. Actually, two of the tabaxi figures walk over with cups as he kind of begins to levitate the teapot, pouring tea, hot tea, into the mugs, and they kind of offer you each a cup.
Mm-hmm.
I assume there's a desk around somewhere.
There are quite a few desks in here, yes.
Is there more or less clutter on the desks versus the chairs?
More clutter on the desk, yes.
How
But they are
How
actively.
would I go by seeing this drink is poisoned?
You can give me a nature check, or you could ask somebody. I don't know. I think there might be somebody. Well, I'm not. No, you can. Yeah, don't ask that out loud. It might be rude. So give me a nature check, and we'll see. It smells like really fine tea, fresh brewed, and yeah. It tastes delicious. As he says,
who best to your liking? There's not many tea leaves left from the Tibetan fields anymore.
Speaking of rare things,
Wait.
looking over around, am I to assume that all tabaxi look alike, or is there a link to how you... This is awkward.
Did you say Tibetan?
Yes.
and he does take note of your declaration as well, Balbator.
Aren't they known for wines, though? They had tea leaves there?
They had wine. It used to be such a joyous little place, full of tiny halflings. I would visit a friend there every year on his birthday.
While he's talking, I'm going over to Quincy and start rummaging around. He's like, where'd you put your bag at?
The one over my shoulder?
Yeah, I'm going to take it and start...
Lucius, like, groping Quincy for it.
Yep. I'm going to start rummaging around through the backpack.
Yeah, he's not even going to ask you to pull it off me.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, did you expect something different?
No.
So,
Apparently-
Stage of the relationship.
Where's my great Scott? Where's my manners? My name is Malvin Nortaco.
I'm going to pull out 3 bottles of Tibetan wine.
Oh, shit.
And who?
Oh,
Oh, that right there.
he looks at it. Did you hand him one, or did you just pull it out? Hey,
I'm going to pull it out. I'll hand him one, though.
The label I recognize.
he looks at it.
This is quite odd. The ears on this, they do not line up.
We just got it like 2 months ago.
I was going to say a month and a half.
I have
To be honest,
many,
you got sick and tired of drinking it. It's the only wine.
You should be so lucky there is worse to have than halfling Tibetan wine.
Mr. Nortaku, if I may ask, what is the current year? I know, strange question.
Not anymore with the
I actually have questions that I would like to ask you, if I may, that may clear up some of this confusion.
Oh,
He's
you
gonna
understand where... Oh, I'm sorry, you first.
He's gonna pull out a piece of copper, and he's kind of twirling it in his hand.
This could be answered fairly quickly, if you will allow. I promise. I do mean no harm. I will not read your mind unless you want me to. As courtesy, of course.
Can I roll an Arcana check to try and decipher what a piece of copper is used for, the spell?
You can't... Well, actually, I think it's on your spell list. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
He did say he would not be interested in reading our minds without our permission.
This is going to be priceless. Balbator steps forward for this.
You do know that it's it's commonly used as a material component for the spell Detect Thoughts.
Ah.
Viewer discretion advised. It's always
Okay, so in response to noticing the copper before... Oh, God, I wanted to think about Bugs Bunny, but Bugs Bunny doesn't exist. I want to think about something stupid. Before I give him permission, I'm going to think about me and Lucius and that body in the cave. And
I knew it.
The body in the cave?
I want you to roll me just a straight charisma roll.
Oh,
Quincy.
Okay, never mind. We're fighting
Just
lag.
a D20 with your charisma modifier. +3. Okay, 16.
So, and this is best for everyone. Is everyone okay with this? I do not want to invade your privacy, and I will not delve for anything more than the questions I seek.
My will is one with Eldath. You shall not find anything you regret seeing too much in my head.
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna be able to unsee what comes out. Just saying.
Yeah, my thoughts may not be the most.
Unfortunately, she's gonna shrug. She doesn't care.
If it's too bad, I can always erase it from my own mind.
Quincy, just don't think about that hag again, please.
I failed my constitution saving throw to hold back a snicker as I'm thinking about that moment. So I was like, go ahead.
And as he kind of spins the copper piece in his finger, it kind of levitates above his hand as he presses it to his forehead. And he casts Detect Thoughts. He sits there for a few minutes as he veers from person to person, seeing what's in their mind, diving deep. As you sit there in an awkward kind of silence for 10, 15 minutes as he's rummaging through your memories, through your past, through your experiences. You see unsettling looks on his face. As at one time you see him snicker a couple times, and a few times you see him holding, and his eyes are rolled back into his head, so you can't really see who he's looking at. But every now and then it's a,
and then that doesn't seem physically possible. That should be the words coming out. Okay. Yeah.
How could you do that to a woman?
As his eyes jet back forward, correctly into place, the first person he looks at is Quincy.
I do not judge. I too have been promiscuous in my youth.
I had 2 weeks. I had
that lag.
As he begins...
I saved her dad.
What? You did what with that woman? I remember her, Quincy.
Father issues are never...
And he starts pulling out these threads of these threads of memories, these thought strands, kind of as he tosses some of them out into the air.
Things that I wish not to see again.
As he looks over at Lucius.
However, I did manage. So you are from a few places, the islands off of the Emerald Ocean. Nushan, Gasselterra, and Lithkalu. This is quite peculiar, you see. What do you know of time?
Ooh. It moved?
Chronology. The study of time and magic pertaining to time.
It heals all wounds.
Man, I'm a government worker.
I
know what time I go to lunch and what time I get off.
I was going to say you know how to waste time. This is the dead one.
And I'll thank you for not making fun of it.
I'll tell you the rate at which the time passes. It depends entirely on, well, a few things. Your speed and acceleration at any given moment. And, well, without getting too far into the magic and science of time, I will tell you simply that time where you have been seems to have passed at what seems an extraordinarily quicker rate than here. For you all, it must seem as if lifetimes have passed, while in reality, relative reality rather, here it's been a mere 20 years. Do you know...
I was gonna raise her hand.
Yes. My lady, what can I do for you?
Confused.
Yes, you're not alone in this feeling. Do you know what's happened here?
I do not know. I do not know.
I see you have kind of stumbled into a world of confusion. There was a group...
Eldad has sent me here to try and reunite the worlds, so perhaps you could translate to me what that means.
Well, yes, now. Start some time back, there was a group here. They're known as the Harpers. They were an order dedicated, excuse me, to the knowledge and preservation of magical artifacts. Highly respected, powerful, and good. The Harpers helped people in towns as well as assisted with teaching.
Sorry, I got a drink.
The leader of the Harpers, a young and very bright, albeit quite naive wizard, once visited a town south of Storyville. It had been under attack by hobgoblin raiders, and he found a young tiefling boy alone. No family. He took the boy in and he trained him. Not just in magic, but in life. How to act in public. How to help people.
I'm sorry, who took the boy and trained him?
The leader of the Harpers.
He speaks of El Toro Fuego.
The boy could never learn magic well. No matter how hard he tried, he just didn't grasp it. Time drew on, and eventually he did pick up the gift and began helping in our aid efforts. He grew into a very fine young man, not only versed in magic, but physically strong as well. Toro was the boy's name.
Can you spell that?
Toro.
Oh.
I'm Robert.
Let's fast forward a bit. And, the Harpers, again, who they collected magical artifacts, kept them from the hands of those who were too evil. Amongst the Harpers, there was a particular tabaxi man by the name of Ironclaw Shining Sun. Fierce fighter, trained as a wizard and a monk amongst his tribe. Valuable asset to the Harpers and a dear friend to the leader of the Harpers. Ironclaw thought that the Harpers... I'm sorry, I said his name wrong. Ironclaw Hotsand.
Ah.
Ironclaw thought that the Harpers should do more about protecting the artifacts, and that the young man, Toro, had become increasingly angry and violent. The leader, though, he did not dare entertain such thoughts, and eventually he cast Ironclaw to the side, siding with his own son, Toro. Ironclaw told the Harpers that Toro had been eyeing and researching a particular artifact known as the Pendant of the Gate, and it was particularly powerful. Having been cast aside, Ironclaw snatched the pendant and fled to the Nushani Desert. The leader of the Harpers and Toro, they swept the countryside looking for him, and found him they did. I told Toro to get the pendant, and get it he did. As you see kind of Malvern's face drawing in. Heavy sigh as he looks down. As Ironclaw laid down, sprawled across the floor, still alive but quite beaten, I told Toro, "Leave him. We have what we came for. Let us go." And that's when I saw it. He did not learn the magic I had taught him. As black, bright, and blue-green energy shot forth from his hands in rapid succession, and he blasted Ironclaw to death with dark, eldritch power. He had given himself to a dark patron, it seemed, in search of power. Power he now had amplified by the pendant. He turned on me, left me for dead, as he took off with the pendant, which he then used to open portals to the abyss, allowing those he drew power from to spill into the world. I was not dead, though, and the Tabaxi retaliated quickly at the death of Ironclaw. A young ranger and nephew named Quickpaw Hotsands tracked down Toro, stole the amulet, and fled away into some part of the desert, never to be seen again. The damage, however, had already been done. By this point, Toro had opened 4 portals, directly linked to the demon lords Baphomet, Zogtme, Yinogu, and Grazit. Quickpaw was successful in closing one of the gates, but we fear he was lost in what appeared to be divine intervention of some sort. It's as if the gods themselves...
As he takes a drink of tea.
reached down and grabbed the lens. Large portions of Teledine were pulled into the air, surrounded in a blue veil, and in a snap of the finger they were gone, disappeared. Everyone and everything vanished from that area. You could see it and feel it for hundreds of miles away. It was unlike anything I had ever seen. Not well versed in religion myself, and so I know nothing of what happened there, but from what you tell me,
as he points to his head,
it sounds as if those lives are still teeming and abundant with life. Those lands are still out there teeming with life. It's quite peculiar that you all sit before me and give me hope.
Yes, Eldath said these worlds were once one, and I guess finding holy artifacts and pairing them with this decanter, and I show him this decanter, allows me to reunite the worlds.
With a question mark.
Yes, with a serious question mark. I have high charisma, not intelligence.
He's gonna hold out his hand.
May I?
Yes, of course.
He's kind of gonna study it for a little while.
I do not know. I've never seen this. It's teeming with divine energy.
Yes.
I am more fluent in the arcane myself.
Gifted directly to me by Eldath herself.
Religious artifacts are not but you have bestowed this, and that is something to be proud of.
As he hands it back to you.
Thank you.
Are you aware of the fate that befell the Hot Sands Tabaxis?
Well,
As he drinks some tea, he kind of looks up at you.
oh, unfortunately, I let them down. Saddens me to this day I did not listen to my friend.
The hell with this music timing.
But some still remain.
As he looks over at his shoulder at one of the Tabaxi men.
There was the tribe in and of itself, the Shining Sun, Tabaxi clan, comprised of a few families, the Hot Sands being one of which. I
Can
would.
I ask a quick question?
Yes, please.
Oh. It's more of a player to DM.
Oh, sure.
He read Forechild's thoughts. Does he not know that she's a hot sand?
He does.
Oh, okay.
It's like implying, like if he's aware that like I like.
Because he's like, man, the hot sands, they were so cool. Like, oh, I wish I could have met more of them.
Yeah.
Like, how far back does he go? Does he go all the way to childhood?
I don't know. He went pretty far.
Like, would he have known Forechild as a child?
Like, was she left in a bundle at a doorstep? Like, these are the questions we have.
Nah, she was a kid when the tragedy struck. Like, she was a legitimate kid.
Well, I am glad to see that there are other hot sands still. I wonder. No. None other survived your tribe, did they?
I sip my tea and look at Forechild.
No, I was the only one that survived. Fortunately, I was taken in by a tribe of Genasis, and they kept me alive.
That is... more regrets for my decision. Surface every day. It appears as unlucky as the timing, or as unlucky as the events may be, the timing of your arrival has to be for a reason. There are still forces attempting to fight the good fight. I, myself, study what I can and assist a group of paladins and clerics to the south of Storyville in attempting to drive back the demonic forces, but they grow larger and humanity is stricken further into the ground, forced to hiding, to a nomadic life.
Are you referring to the demons in the town to the south?
Well, they occupy all of the major cities here.
Let's see if I have a map handy. Let me pull up the map here because I need.
DM question.
Yes.
Was it Knowles that was following Forechild and trying to kill her?
Do what?
Or was it demons? Was it Knowles that were following Forechild and trying to kill her since they got here? Or was it demons?
Well,
That's a yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That is yes. Do you ask this out loud, or are you talking about this out? Or are you asking player to DM?
They're DM, so that could be a question I can ask the actual dude.
Since we got here, we have.
If it was gnolls or.
By the way, while you're talking, go ahead and short rest.
Ah.
Since we got here, we originally were attacked by gnolls, but the people that were chasing us were humans, or well, I guess not necessarily humans, but
Yes.
right?
Forge.
Oh yes, yes. You're saying that the person,
Like the people that showed up with
yeah.
guns and grenades and stuff that were actively following us through the portal.
Correct.
Those were neither demons nor gnolls.
Correct.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yes. You have been attacked by gnolls. You have fought demons, and you have fought the Gif that were sought to kill you. Sent out to kill you.
I am afraid that all of the towns.
Oh yeah, let me pull up my map. Let me pull up my map for you. Hindsight. All right. Maps. World map.
Question: if we on a hit die, if we roll more than what we need, does that go into temp HP, or no?
I don't think
It does not. No.
Nope.
It does not.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Oh, okay. There we go. Not player map. Did I not save it? I want to tell you these names correctly because you are going